All right, so we'll do a. This song is like 6.5 minutes long, has no discernible chorus and a pretty monotonous melody. It's like it's well, I'm selling it. I'm a great salesman. It's difficult to listen to. It's a bit of a pain, really. But this is the rule. It's just like if anyone talks or looks away from me at any point, don't look at these guys. They'll be playing, they'll be doing some really cool stuff, but just look at me. I need the attention. It's like it all stems from that stiffy thing. But yeah, if anyone disengages, I just start again from the beginning. It was down at the corner cafe that we first were introduced by a mutual acquaintance who was known to be bad news. I said to him, good evening. He gave to me his name. I asked him what it was he did. He asked of me the same. Then he whispered as he shook my hand, I'm a man misunderstood, you understand. We stepped out into the courtyard where he offered me a smoke. I'll admit I was impressed at how he eloquently spoke. He said he knew someone who had some cards to play. If the proper time and place were chosen, money might be made. It's then I realized he had a plan. That man misunderstood, you understand. Well, the night was like a blanket and the moon was like a bone. In the feeble light it seemed just like his face was cut from stone. I couldn't hide my curiosity. I needed to know exactly what he planned to do and how I was involved. He said, follow me, keep up if you can. I'm a man misunderstood, you understand. We went walking over Bluestone, behind the busy street, where the city slickers stumbled to a syncopated beat. A thick, unyielding tempo that shook them like a doll and sent them reeling through the evening, looking for someone to hold until the morning, when they'd wake and wash their hands of the man misunderstood, you understand. He said this world of ours is wayward, it's a dirty, rotten mess. But you and I are different, we're better than the rest. He told me if we took the high road, we'd rise above it all. Looking back, I'd say his flattery was all that made me fall, forgiving everything I had, to the man misunderstood, you understand. Wasted no time waiting, we had reason to believe the people needed saving and their savior was me. So we hit the road that evening, headed north along the Hume, towards a bigger town than ours, where people lived amongst the tombs built by progress and barren land. Me and that man misunderstood, you understand. We walked that city preaching on deaf ears and blinking eyes. He told me not to worry, that our star was on the rise. Still I couldn't help but notice he was looking less than well. Though that thought set off alarm bells, I still managed to dispel it from my mind and take my stand. beside that man misunderstood, you understand. And then the days had turned to months, and the weeks had turned to years, and all the rhetoric he spoke so well could not allay my fears. Maybe after taking from me all that I had given, this man was just as lost as I, and if I could escape him, I'd celebrate every difference I had. To the man misunderstood, you understand. Yes, I had made my mind up, and in a hotel bar that evening, over one last glass of Carlton Draft, I told him I was leaving. He said that I was foolish. We were closer now than brothers. We started into shouting, then we turned upon each other, and he fell there by my own hand. That man misunderstood, you understand. Well, it's been years now since the day I left. That man misunderstood, believing he and his philosophy were never any good. I walked alone amongst the bones of my own misspent life, until I began to wonder if the man might have been right and I was wrong. On the day I ran from the man misunderstood, you understand. And so this evening, when I saw you, it seemed like a twist of fate. And I thought, perhaps with ample luck, I might just set this straight. You had that hungry, burning arrogance, that youthful glow of health, that reminded me confrontingly of my much younger self. So I told you, as I shook your hand, I'm a man misunderstood, you understand. Yes, I'm a man misunderstood, you understand. Oh, I'm a man misunderstood, you understand.